Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be, are you doing enough to receive your manifestation? So before I get started with this video, definitely subscribe and give it a like if you liked it, or if you just liked me, that also could be a reason why you give it a like. Also, I offer personal coaching and a magical workbook on how to manifest money. All the info for both of those is down below. And yeah, that's my whole spiel. Let's get started with this video. Okay, so are you doing enough in order to manifest your desires? Now, I'm going to tell you the only thing you actually need in order to manifest anything. And honestly, it comes back to, I've always said this, well, not always, but for a few years now, I've been saying that the meaning of life is to balance masculine and feminine energies, whether that's within us or within the world, like at all, it's always to balance both. And this also comes into play when it comes to manifestation. I'm going to explain the process, explain how the feminine and the masculine energies come in, and I'm going to explain why techniques are handy at the end. So if you want the full definition, like full explanation, watch the whole video. But if you just want to know how to manifest anything, I'm going to cover it here in the beginning. So the only thing that you need to be able to do in order to manifest is to use your feminine energy and then your masculine energy in that order. When it comes to feminine energy is your intuition, the knowing, your God self, there's so many names for your feminine energy humans have given it. Basically, okay, let me just explain the process of manifestation and then we'll get into more details. So in order to manifest, you need to have a desire and you need to have faith. That's it. So what do I mean by that? In general, you have the right, you have the birthright to every single thing in this world, okay? This is why, like, I understand why religion and different things that aren't manifestation are necessary, because it has opened people's minds to being able to accept what manifestation actually is. When it comes to what God is, if you've grown up in the church, you understand that God is all things. Like, everything in this world is God, everything. So if you're told that you have the power of God within you and God is everything, you literally have a right to everything. Do you get what I'm saying? So now, knowing that, where are we bringing in the feminine and the masculine energies is when you know that you want something, it's your desire, and no one can tell you that you don't want this thing, right? That is your feminine energy. Your feminine energy now is like, okay, I have all these things laid out in front of me, because again, you have a right to everything in this world. So your feminine energy is now going to be like, okay, knowing that I have access to anything in this world, what do I actually want? Everybody's wants are going to be completely different. Some people might want the same thing, but all of my wants aren't going to be the same as all of the next person's wants. Intuitively, I'm going to know, okay, in this instance right now, this is what I desire. It doesn't matter what it is, whether it's coffee, whether it's a new phone, it doesn't matter. Intuitively, I know that this is what I desire. That is your feminine energy's job, is to be able to look at all the options and be like, no, this is what I want. Your feminine energy is that knowing, that intuition, that gut feeling, that higher self that just knows what you want. And so your feminine energy says, okay, this is what I want. Now, bringing in the masculine energy, the only thing the masculine energy really has to do is keep faith in your feminine energy. So if you have a desire to be married to a certain someone by next year, you want to be married, the only thing your masculine energy has to do is keep faith that by the end of next year you will be married. That's it. Just, I know, because my feminine energy told me that this is a desire of mine, that I'm entitled to it. So all I have to do now is keep faith that this will happen. That is it. So your masculine energy is that discipline, the doing, when the only doing you have to do is have faith. That is also doing. That is also taking an action. It's all you have to do. That is all you have to do. That is it. Nothing more. Okay? That is all you have to do in order to manifest any of your desires. The reason why techniques now come up, why people talk about manifestation, why people talk about magic, why people talk about prayer, why people talk about all these things that are tools in order to make you manifest. All of these things are just placebos. They're just ways in order for you to keep the faith. That is it. Remember, the only thing you need to be able to do to manifest is to have faith that you will have your desire, because your feminine energy told you that this is what we want. So because we want it, that's all you have to do is believe that it can happen for you. That's it. That's it. That's all. So all these other techniques that you do, whether it's prayer, talking to someone else, saying like asking them for whatever you want, if that makes you feel good, if that is how you partake in your masculine energy, then that is on you. But the point in all these things that we believe in is to get to the point where you don't even need an affirmation. You don't need prayer. You don't need visualizations. You don't need scripting. You don't need all these things in order to be able to get your manifestation, because you don't need these things in order to get your manifestation. That being said, how people partake in their masculine energy is very different depending on who you're speaking to. Some of us are affirmers. Some of us love to robotic affirm. Some people like to do inner conversation. Some people like to, I don't even know. What else is their script? Meditate. Whatever it is that you like to do in order to get you into the state of knowing that this is it. This is why, going back to what I was saying before, that I believe that the meaning of life is to balance masculine and feminine energies. And that's because as a society, we've been so far in our masculine energy and feeling like masculine energy is more important than the feminine energy, when all you really need to do is follow your feminine energy, which is why I've said as well, if you follow me on Threads, you've seen all this, but I've said as well that feminine energy is always meant to lead. It's in everything. Feminine energy leads and the masculine follows every single time and everything. If you look at manifestation like how I just explained it to you, you now understand why it needs to be a balance. Like, no side is more important. It's not more important for you to have affirmations than having faith. The only thing you need is faith. That's it. Like, the Bible got it right when it talks about that in general, is that all you need in order to get anything is to ask and believe and then receive it. That's it. That's all you have to do. Nothing more, nothing less. But there are people who do need the affirmations or whatever it is to keep the faith until you build that faith and build up that trust in, as long as I desire it, I can have it. As long as you are working towards building that trust and not needing any of the affirmations or anything, then you're on the right track. That's why when people talk in the manifestation community about how some things are wrong and some things aren't, like, you don't need those things, blah, blah, blah. Like, yes, you don't need them, but some people need something in this moment in time in order to be able to believe that things can get better. And that's okay. That is okay. Okay? That's why I always talk about all these affirmations that come to me. This is why I talk about, new techniques that I figure out, because there might be that one technique that I share that resonates with someone and they're like, oh my God, this is what I needed in order to get onto the track of believing without any technique. I did a lot of yapping in this video, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me end this. That is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. For today, we are doing the comment of the day. This is the emoji that you comment and then you leave in the same comment your most recent manifestation success story, or what is my thingy that I say? Hold on, what? Did I mix it up? Your most recent I'm blanking, hold on. So with the emoji, you put either your most recent manifestation success story or your favorite, oh my God, I was like, what is going on? Okay, your favorite manifestation success story or just a manifestation success story you would like to share. I gardened before this, clearly. That is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Definitely subscribe, give it a like if you liked it or me. Also, personal coaching and my magical workbook on how to manifest money is down below. Like I said before, you don't need anything in order to manifest. But again, coaching as well is one of those tools, and my workbook is one of those tools that will help you create the faith. It's there if you want it. You don't need it. But that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in a later one. Bye.